Prelim in App Development and Emerging Technologies.
Hi everyone! Hi Prof. Doc Alagos. Now, I am discussing about extreme programming presented by me, Herby G. Estrella, BSCS 3 New Mod, First Year, Second Term, 2023-2024. First, we discuss about the application development approaches. It is the approaches on making an application. We have things to do before making an application and not instantly doing it or merely doing it with no plan. We have approaches upon proceeding on developing an application. In programming languages, there are approaches before doing it or a paradigm that we can learn about it. First is the waterfall approach, agile approach, SCRUM approach, FFD approach, extreme programming approach, and lean approach. But first, I picked about discussing the extreme programming approach. What is extreme programming, or XP? It is a agile software development methodology centered on delivering high-quality software through continuous feedback, collaboration, and adaptability. This approach, agile, is designed to accommodate change and need to produce software faster. Its extreme moniker stems from its radical departure from traditional development practices. XP emphasizes a close relationship between the development team, customers, and stakeholders that offers numerous benefits. Its effectiveness depends on the project's suitability and the team's capacity to embrace its principles and practices. It operates on the principles of agile methodologies, like I said earlier, emphasizing incremental and iterative development, flexibility, and customer responsiveness that is particularly suitable for various types of projects and environments. It has evolved since its inception in the late 90s, continuing to refine its practices based on real-world experiences and changing requirements in software development. It isn't just a methodology, it's a culture. It's for the teams that thrive on collaboration, embrace change, and dance to the rhythm of continuous improvement. It is the software development framework known for its extreme focus on delivering high-quality software rapidly, directly aligned with customer requirements. XP is not just a tool. It is a way of life in the world of agile software development. It is like a well-oiled machine emphasizing a close-knit relationship between the development team, customers, and stakeholders. But XP isn't just a one-size-fits-all. It's versatile, fitting into various project types and environments like a chameleon. Now, we discuss about the history of extreme programming approach. Kent Beck, a small-talk practitioner, set the XP ball rolling during his work on the Chrysler Comprehensive Compensation System or C3 payroll project in 1996. His mission is to enhance the development methodology aiming to revolutionize how software was crafted. With Beck's collaboration with Ward Cunningham paved the way for transformative approach to software development. Then Ron Jeffries joined the project, acting as a coach, embedding these practices into the C3 team's DNA. But Beck didn't stop there. He penned Extreme Programming Explained in 1999, becoming a beacon for many software enthusiasts. However, not everyone was on board with every aspect of XP, leading to critiques and adaptations. Within the changing times, XP's heyday in the late 90s and early 20s saw its adoption beyond its original scope. But, as any methodology, adaptation occurs over time. The original rigor sometimes softened, with practices being tweaked or in some cases left incomplete. For instances, rigorous end-of-day integration tests morphed into more flexible end-of-week schedules to avoid due pressures on teams. The methodology evolved, assimilating lessons learned in the field. Then, in the second edition of Extreme Programming Explained in 2004, Beck expanded on XP, adding values differentiating between primary and corollary practices, reflecting the evolving nature of the methodology. With the present and beyond, as of 2019, XP continued to evolve, absorbing experiences from the field and integrating additional practices. While some practices might have relaxed from their original intensity, the core essence of XP, the focus on collaboration, feedback, and adaptability remains its driving force. From its inception to its present state, extreme programming continues to be a transformative force in software development, adapting to the changing needs and dynamics of the industry while holding on its fundamental principles. Now, let's expand it. I will discuss about the general characteristics of Extreme Programming Approach or XP. First, its values. We need to know why extreme programming is useful. We know that Extreme Programming XP stands out as a highly adaptive and customer-centric approach to software development. That XP operates on the 5 core values that foster collaboration and excellence that I discussed earlier. First that we need is communication. It emphasizes constant information sharing among team members and with customers. We also need simplicity because it prioritizes the simplest solution to enhance speed and manageability. We also need feedback because it encourages a culture of regular feedback from customers and the system itself. Then courage. It advocates truthfulness, accepting mistakes, and embracing change without fear. And lastly, respect. It promotes mutual respect within the team and toward customers. Extreme programming isn't just materialized out of thin air. Its roots are deeply embedded in the software development landscape, growing from a need for change and adaptation. XP's success hinges on customer collaboration and iterative approach. With the communication earlier, we need to be open, honest, and quick communication is the secret sauce. Then, the simplicity, we need to keep it simple but effective. Then, the feedback. Quick releases and quicker feedback, learning from mistakes on the go. And the courage. It takes guts to admit mistakes and adapt. We also need respect. Mutual respect keeps the wheels turning smoothly. The second characteristics of the extreme programming approach is principles. Principles is the idea or the basis of extreme programming approach. Within XP, principles derive from these values and guide the implementation. We need rapid feedback, swiftly obtaining and acting on feedback. Then, assuming simplicity. avoid unnecessary work and redundancy. Then, incremental changes. Making changes incrementally rather than large updates. You also need to embrace change, encouraging customer-driven changes and maintaining a positive attitude toward change. We also need the quality work, focusing on delivering high-quality work that satisfies customer needs. Third is the practices. In this characteristic, we will learn about the application or the execution of extreme programming approach, incorporating test-driven development, planning games, on-site customers, and pair programming. The second is continuous process, utilizing continuous integration, refactoring, and small, frequent releases. We also need to share understanding, promoting simple design, coding standards, collective code ownership, and system metaphors. We also need, lastly, the programmer welfare, mandating a 40-hour work week and ensuring the team's well-being. Then fourth characteristic is the roles. What is the function or the part that is needed in extreme programming approach? First important part, it involves specific roles within the team. First is customer, highly involved in defining product requirements and prioritizing project areas. The second is the developer, responsible for creating the product, estimating effort, and planning implementation. Then third is manager. It acts as a mediator between the developers and customers, tracking key metrics and ensuring adherence to rules. Then coach, guides the team in applying XP practices effectively, ensuring a shared understanding of processes. Then let's dive into the depths of XP. Here's the summary of the key points. Application of extreme programming XP. First is the small projects, particularly useful for small teams and face-to-face meetings, which is easier to accomplish. Then, projects with rapidly changing requirements. It is well suited for projects where requirements may change frequently, offering flexibility. Then third is web development projects. The iterative development process and frequent testing in XP align well with web development requirements. The fourth one is collaborative projects. XP emphasis on close collaboration between development team and the customer is beneficial. The fifth one is the projects with tight deadlines. XP's simplicity and iterative development make it suitable for projects with tight schedules. Projects where quality is a priority. The emphasis on testing and quality assurance suits project prioritizing high-quality results. Next is the question of when to use XP. If we are a small team, XP loves small, close-knit groups where everyone knows everyone. Then, we use it as a constant customer contact. Keeping in touch with customers is crucial in XP. No radio silence here. We also use it in adaptable teams. Change is the name of the game. If your team can't roll with the punches, XP might not be the best fit. We use XP with tech-savvy crew. Coding's the name of the game. If your team's not tech-savvy, XP might a bumpy ride, which is not for every team or project. It also questions why choose XP. We choose XP because 1. Rapid delivery. XP excels in delivering functioning software quickly, perfect for fast-paced environments or changing requirements. Then second, like I said earlier, is customer-centric approach. It is direct customer involvement, ensures alignment with their needs and faster feedback, reducing the risk of misunderstanding or misinterpretation of requirements. Third is quality assurance. Continuous code reviews, rigorous testing, and frequent refactoring enhance software quality and maintainability. Fourth is agility and adaptability. XP's iterative approach allows for easy adaptation changes, promoting flexibility and responsiveness in the development process. Fifth is efficiency and collaboration. Practices like a daily code reviews, refactoring, and continuous interrogation foster collaboration within the team, optimizing efficiency. Then, we also need to learn the XP life cycle. First is that we need to pull unfinished work from user stories. Then next, prioritize important items. Next, begin iterative planning. Then, incorporate honest planning. Then, continuous communication and empowerment of the team, and release work and receive feedback, then return to iterative planning and repeat. We also need to know the rules of extreme programming XP methodology approach. First is planning. Planning is very important because it determines project viability, prioritize important work, set realistic deadlines, and maintaining sustainable pace. Second is managing. Use open workspace, daily stand-ups, and cycles for reviews and adjustments. Third is the designing part. Start with the simplest design and reduce bottlenecks by proactively assessing risks. Then fourth, coding. Strict coding rules including unit tests, pair programming, and continuous integration. Fifth is testing. Testing is also very important, with testing throughout the process, pass unit tests before release, and conduct acceptance tests with customers. With that, we need to know the advantages of the extreme programming approach XP. What is the positive use of extreme programming approach? First is cost and time efficiency. Because time delivery and sleeping schedules to ensure achievable development cycles. With XP focuses on timely product delivery by emphasizing shorter development cycles. This helps save costs, ensures quicker time to market compared to traditional methodologies. Second is simplicity. Like I said earlier, simplicity, it encourages simplicity in code and requirements, leading to cleaner and more maintainable software. This allows for easier modification and enhancements as needed. Third is visibility and accountability. Accepting business changes is inevitable. Adapting to them promptly. The process in XP is transparent, with developers committing to achievable goals and showcasing progress regularly. This visibility encourages accountability within the team. Fourth is continuous feedback. With the continuous feedback, open communication with customers for reducing misunderstandings and canceled projects. XP promotes constant feedback loops, allowing for quick adaptation and improvement based on customer input. This iterative approach helps refine the product throughout its development. Fifth is higher employee satisfaction. The collaborative nature of XP, including Practices like pairing programming fosters teamwork and can lead to increased job satisfaction among developers. 6 is close customer contact, minimizing costs incurred in changes through extensive and continuous testing. 7. No unnecessary work. Focuses only on essential features. It ensures alignment with customer needs. 8 is stable software. Prioritizing unit tests for identifying and repairing defects, testing, and error avoidance. Lastly, on the advantages is no overtime, encouraging teamwork and reducing staff turnover. This means teams work at a sustainable pace. Then, with the advantages, we also have disadvantages of extreme programming approach XP. First is focus on code over design. Some critics argue that XP might prioritize coding over comprehensive design, potentially impacting the overall architecture and market appeal of the software. Second is the lack of documentation. Due to its iterative nature and emphasis on quick development, XP may sometimes lack comprehensive documentation, which can lead to challenges in tracking and addressing certain issues. Third is geographical limitations. XP thrives in an environment where team members can collaborate closely. It might be less effective if team members are geographically dispersed, as face-to-face interaction is integral to its success. Fourth is potential stress and pressure. The fast-paced nature of XP, with its short cycles and focus on rapid iterations, might lead to increased stress among developers, potentially impacting the quality of the software. Fifth is possible neglect of code quality assurance. In some cases, the focus on quick iterations and frequent changes might compromise the trueness of code quality assurance processes, leading to potential defects in the initial code. 6 is additional work. Regular meetings and pair programming can increase workload. The 7th disadvantage is customer participation. Requires active involvement, which may not always be feasible. Then lastly, time investment. It relatively high time and resource requirements. With that being said, I hope you all learn about the extreme programming approach. Thank you for listening. Comment down below what are your more questions. Also, submitted to Prof. Doc Alagos. Thank you for listening.